Let's talk about these mental blocks, these stumbling blocks. You don't have to be free of mind. You can be out in a society, but you still can be locked up in mind. Let's put it like that. Mental blocks and stumbling blocks. You can't go to the next level. Everything is about knowledge. You know, people put themselves in these boxes, these blocks, and it causes all kinds of dysfunctions. Because in this world, you have to advance, you have to adapt in this society to go to different levels of plateaus of success. When a man and a woman stagnated and can't persevere and get accolades and degrees and stuff like that, when you can't acquire certain things, certificates to move on to the next level in your careers, that means you're cursed by mental blocks and stumbling blocks. It's self-injury to the brain. And then you have devices of demonic proportions that hinders your thought process. I keep telling y'all, those drugs, if the designer drugs dictate your life, you need to give it up. If the bottle, K2, if you worship that as your God, that's it, you're done. Meaning that you are addicted to things that is going to hinder your progress. You know? Then you can get out here. If you don't practice safe sex, you're out here jumping into this bedroom, that bedroom. You can cause yourself, you can contract a disease or STD that you probably can't get rid of. Then now you're sick, and now the Grand Reaper is just around the corner because you fail to realize that those things that y'all engaging in, some of y'all fail to realize that some of these processes, are self-inflicted, and y'all hurting yourselves by indulging in these dysfunctional processes. And then you harbor on mental blocks and stumbling blocks in your lives, and it hinders your brain to adapt into knowledge, and it distracts you from filtering in more knowledge and wisdom and understanding, so you can move on to higher heights. See where I'm coming from? See, in order for y'all to be successful, you must get out of mental slavery, and you must get those chains and locks off your brains. Okay? I'm not gonna make this a long video. I feel as though I can combine this in a short segment here. So, you got people walking around. You might think they're free. Oh, they're not locked up. They just, it's everything. You out in society. Don't mean their mind is free. You can be in society. You can be a civilian in America, but don't mean your mind is free. So a lot of people out here that have mental blocks and locks on their brain, and they stagnated. Those are the ones you see that's suffering. Those are the ones that you see that's humming and bumming. Those are the ones on social media causing disturbance, because their mind, they're not filtering in nothing, that they ain't getting that mental food. They ain't nourishing their mind. They ain't putting nothing good in their mind. So therefore, locks and mental blocks develops in these people. Because when a man and woman can't make it to A to Z, 1, 2, 3, you know what I'm saying? When a man and a woman can't make it, they stuck in this rut. Every time you see them, they're in the same place. They're getting older and older and older. You go head from fro, move fro, the head, the back, forth, reverse, upside down. You go through the highways and byways, what have you. And then when you come back, you travel, then you can still see the same people in the same spot. They done. They under a curse. That means they have locks and mental blocks. Because if they didn't, they be doing things in their life productive. Don't fall victim to this process, family, because it will destroy you. Okay? Peace and love and harmony. Free your mind from the bondage, from mental bondage.